The sun dipped low on the horizon, casting long shadows across the park where Mark and Emily found themselves on their favorite bench. The cool breeze whispered through the trees, ruffling the pages of the book Mark was half-heartedly flipping through. 8 months into their relationship, and the strain was starting to show. Mark was a 24-year-old aspiring writer with a penchant for adventure, while Emily, 2 years his junior, was studying psychology. Their worlds collided in a whirlwind romance, fueled by shared dreams and passion. But as the months passed, the initial spark began to dim, replaced by a constant flicker of discord. They had argued about the smallest things: what movie to watch, where to go for dinner, and even the significance of leaving the toilet seat up. Mark felt stifled by Emily's constant need for reassurance and closeness. His desire for independence clashed with her longing for connection, leading to endless debates that seemed to solve nothing. As Mark sat there, lost in his thoughts, he couldn't shake the feeling that perhaps it was time to end things. The vibrant energy that initially drew him to Emily had transformed into a clinginess that he found suffocating. But breaking up was easier said than done, especially when a life-changing revelation was about to shake the foundations of their relationship. 4 months ago, Emily dropped a bombshell on Mark. She was pregnant. "I'm pregnant," she said, her voice trembling with a mix of fear and excitement. Mark's eyes widened and his mind raced. The news took a while to sink in, and during that time, he didn't dwell on the state of their relationship. Thoughts of impending fatherhood consumed him. He was nervous, uncertain, but also a little excited about the prospect of becoming a dad. As the weeks turned into months, the reality of the situation began to settle. Emily, against all odds, was pregnant. Mark grappled with a myriad of emotions: fear, joy, and a looming sense of responsibility. However, as time passed, so did the initial shock, and Mark found himself contemplating his relationship with Emily. While she wanted to continue their normal activities, albeit with some adjustments, Mark couldn't shake the realization that his feelings for Emily hadn't magically transformed with the news of the pregnancy. The arguments, the clinginess, and the fundamental incompatibility still lingered in the background. One day, as he looked into Emily's eyes, he knew. He knew that the love he once felt had morphed into a complex mixture of affection, responsibility, and a gnawing desire for freedom. It was a realization he struggled to accept, but one that demanded acknowledgement. The pressure started mounting as Emily insisted that the pregnancy would strengthen their relationship. Friends and family echoed these sentiments, painting a picture of the perfect couple ready to embark on the journey of parenthood. Mark's concerns and doubts were drowned out by the collective excitement that surrounded them. "I can't wait for the little one to arrive. You two are going to be amazing parents," Mark's mother exclaimed, blissfully unaware of the turmoil brewing beneath her son's calm exterior. It was in the midst of this pressure, the expectations, and the well-intentioned advice that Mark found himself contemplating his next move. His heart ached at the thought of ending the relationship, especially considering the impending arrival of their child. But the more he tried to fit into the mold of the supportive boyfriend, the more suffocated he felt. Mark reached out to a close friend, pouring out his inner turmoil. "I want to be a good father, and I want to support Emily, but I can't pretend to be in a relationship that I no longer want," he confessed. His friend listened, offering understanding and empathy. They urged Mark to communicate openly with Emily, to share his feelings and concerns. It was a daunting prospect, but Mark knew he couldn't continue down this path of pretense. As the days passed, Mark wrestled with the decision. On one hand, he yearned for the freedom to pursue his dreams without the weight of a strained relationship on his shoulders. On the other hand, he feared the fallout, the disappointment, the judgment, and the potential impact on Emily's well-being. A wave of guilt washed over him at the thought of causing her stress during such a crucial time. He worried about the potential consequences for both Emily and their unborn child. Mark found himself trapped between his desire for authenticity and the overwhelming sense of responsibility. The turning point came during a prenatal appointment where Mark and Emily sat side by side, listening to the rhythmic thumping of their baby's heartbeat. In that moment, Mark realized the gravity of his decision. The life growing inside Emily was a testament to their connection, a bond that couldn't be severed without consequence. But as the weeks rolled on, so did Mark's internal struggle. The arguments persisted, the differences loomed larger, and the prospect of a life tied to a relationship he no longer desired became increasingly daunting. Finally, unable to carry the weight of his internal conflict any longer, Mark sat Emily down one evening. The setting sun bathed the room in a warm glow as he gathered the courage to speak his truth. "Emily, we need to talk," he began, his voice steady but filled with the weight of uncertainty. As the words spilled out, emotions cascaded across Emily's face: shock, hurt, and a silent plea for reassurance. Mark explained his feelings, the internal battle he had waged for months, and the realization that the impending parenthood didn't alter the fundamental issues that plagued their relationship. Emily listened in silence, tears welling in her eyes. The reality of Mark's words sank in, and the dream of a perfect family began to unravel. The room echoed with the weight of their shared disappointment and the shattered expectations of those around them. The days that followed were a blur of emotions, anger, sorrow, and the heavy acknowledgement of a future forever altered. The support system that once rallied behind them shifted, leaving Mark to face the consequences of his decision. The fallout was swift and unforgiving. Friends questioned his commitment, family members expressed disappointment, and whispers of judgment permeated their social circles. Mark's decision to prioritize authenticity over societal expectations came at a cost, one that he hadn't fully anticipated. As Emily navigated the challenges of impending single motherhood, Mark grappled with the guilt of causing her pain. The journey of co-parenting unfolded amidst the wreckage of a broken relationship, each step laden with the remnants of what once was. In the quiet moments of introspection, Mark couldn't help but wonder if there was a different path, a choice that could have preserved the illusion of a perfect family. Yet, he knew that authenticity, though painful, was the only way forward. Time passed, wounds slowly healed, and the shared responsibility of parenthood overshadowed the echoes of a failed romance. Mark embraced his role as a father, cherishing the moments of connection with his child while navigating the complexities of co-parenting with Emily. The story of Mark and Emily became a testament to the unpredictable nature of life, where the collision of love, responsibility, and individuality shaped the narrative. In the end, Mark's choice to confront the uncomfortable truths of his relationship paved the way for a new chapter, one defined by authenticity, growth, and the shared journey of parenthood. As the months went by, Mark and Emily settled into the rhythm of co-parenting. Their once shared apartment now echoed with the laughter and cries of their newborn. Late nights were spent taking turns soothing the baby, and early mornings were filled with the sweet chaos of diaper changes and feedings. The initial tension between Mark and Emily began to soften as they navigated the challenges of raising a child together. The responsibilities of parenthood forced them to communicate and cooperate, bridging the gap between them in ways they hadn't expected. In the quiet moments between caring for their child, Mark found glimpses of the person he once loved, the person Emily had been before the weight of expectations had settled upon them. However, the echoes of their failed relationship lingered. The judgment and whispers from friends and family persisted, a constant reminder of the unconventional path they had chosen. Mark grappled with the paradox of feeling both liberated and confined. The freedom he sought in ending the relationship had been replaced by the constraints of societal expectations and the watchful eyes of those around them. Despite the challenges, Mark remained steadfast in his commitment to being an active and supportive father. He attended parenting classes with Emily, shared the responsibilities of doctor's appointments, and celebrated the small victories of their child's milestones. The laughter and joy shared during these moments became a balm for the wounds of their fractured romance. As time passed, Mark's support network began to shift. Friends and family, once skeptical of his decision, witnessed the sincerity with which he embraced fatherhood. Slowly, the judgment transformed into grudging acceptance, and Mark found solace in the growing understanding of those closest to him. The relationship between Mark and Emily, while no longer romantic, evolved into a partnership forged by shared love for their child. They navigated the complexities of co-parenting with a delicate balance, striving to shield their child from the residue of their past while fostering a healthy and supportive environment. One evening, as Mark and Emily sat side by side on the living room floor, surrounded by toys and the gentle hum of lullabies playing in the background, an unspoken acknowledgement passed between them. It was a recognition of the resilience they had found within themselves and the strength it took to redefine their relationship. Amidst the daily routine of parenthood, Mark couldn't help but reflect on the journey that brought them here. The decision to confront his true feelings had unraveled the neatly woven fabric of societal expectations, exposing the raw threads of vulnerability and authenticity. It was a path less traveled, one that carried both the weight of sacrifice and the promise of a different kind of fulfillment. One day, Emily initiated a conversation about the past, a conversation that hovered on the precipice of nostalgia and pain. The words flowed freely as they revisited the moments that once defined their love. The arguments, the laughter, and the dreams shared in the quiet hours of the night became a tapestry of memories. "I never thought it would turn out like this," Emily admitted, her gaze fixed on the photo album sprawled between them. Mark nodded, acknowledging the complexity of their journey. "Life has a way of surprising us, doesn't it?" They shared a moment of quiet understanding, recognizing the shared responsibility they now bore and the enduring connection forged through the highs and lows of parenthood. In that shared gaze, Mark found a glimmer of closure, a realization that, despite the unconventional nature of their story, they had found a semblance of harmony within the chaos. As their child grew, so did the dynamics between Mark and Emily. They navigated the intricacies of raising a child with a newfound wisdom, their past mistakes serving as guideposts for the journey ahead. The pressures of societal expectations slowly faded into the background as the authenticity of their choices became the foundation upon which they built their unconventional family. Years passed, and the initial shock of their separation transformed into a tapestry woven with the threads of shared birthdays, school events, and family vacations. Mark embraced his role as a father with unwavering dedication, relishing the moments of connection with his child while maintaining a delicate balance with Emily. The judgment and skepticism that once surrounded Mark's decision became distant echoes, replaced by the quiet acceptance of those who witnessed the sincerity and love that defined their unconventional family. Mark's authenticity had led him down a path less traveled, a path that, despite its challenges, had paved the way for a different kind of love, one rooted in shared parenthood and the enduring bond between a father, a mother, and the child they brought into the world. And so, Mark's story continued, a story of unexpected twists, resilience in the face of societal expectations, and the transformative power of authenticity. In the end, he discovered that the journey of parenthood was as much about self-discovery as it was about guiding a new life into the world. As the years passed, the complexities of co-parenting continued to shape Mark and Emily's lives. Their child, a vibrant and curious soul, became the center of their shared universe. Birthdays were celebrated with joint parties, school events were attended as a united front, and family vacations became opportunities for shared memories. Mark's dedication to fatherhood evolved into a source of inspiration for those around him. Friends who once questioned his decision found themselves marveling at the strength and resilience required to navigate the unconventional path he had chosen. His authenticity became a beacon, a reminder that love and commitment could thrive even in the absence of a traditional romantic bond. The initial pressure to conform to societal expectations had long dissipated. Mark's family, once hesitant and disapproving, gradually recognized the depth of his commitment to being an active and present faither. Their skepticism transformed into admiration, and the extended family gatherings became spaces of shared joy rather than awkward glances. Yet, as the years unfolded, Mark found himself reflecting on the complexities of his relationship with Emily. The shared responsibilities of parenthood had created a unique bond, but the echoes of their failed romance lingered beneath the surface. There were moments of tension, subtle disagreements, and the occasional pangs of nostalgia for the love they once shared. One evening, as the three of them sat around the dinner table, the atmosphere took an unexpected turn. Emily broached the subject of their past, a conversation that had been lingering in the unspoken spaces between them. The air became charged with a mix of vulnerability and curiosity. "Do you ever think about what could have been?" Emily asked, her gaze fixed on Mark. He sighed, contemplating the question. "Sometimes, but I also know that our journey took us where we needed to be." Their child, sensing the shift in energy, looked between them with wide eyes. The conversation that followed delved into the complexities of their past, the decisions that led them to this unconventional family dynamic, and the acceptance they found in the shared joys of parenthood. As the night unfolded, Mark and Emily discovered a renewed understanding, an acknowledgement that their journey had been shaped by unforeseen twists and turns. The conversation didn't erase the challenges or the remnants of their failed romance, but it offered a sense of closure, a recognition of the shared history that would forever bind them as co-parents. In the following years, as their child entered adolescence, new challenges emerged. The intricacies of navigating a teenager's life required a united front, forcing Mark and Emily to confront the realities of co-parenting a young adult. The laughter and shared moments of joy were juxtaposed against the complexities of teenage rebellion and the inevitable clashes of conflicting parenting styles. Through it all, Mark remained a steadfast presence in his child's life. He embraced the role of a guiding figure, offering support and understanding during the tumultuous journey of adolescence. Emily, too, found her footing as a mother, and the balance they struck became a testament to the strength of their shared commitment to their child. The unconventional nature of their family dynamic became less of a focal point as time went on. Friends and acquaintances ceased to view Mark's choices through a lens of judgment, recognizing instead the authenticity and love that defined his relationship with Emily and their child. The whispers of skepticism were replaced by a quiet acknowledgement of the resilience required to forge a different path. As their child prepared to leave for college, Mark and Emily found themselves facing a new chapter. The shared responsibilities of parenthood would take on a different form, with the physical distance of college life adding an extra layer of complexity to their co-parenting journey. In the midst of these changes, Mark couldn't help but reflect on the twists and turns that brought him to this point. The pressure to conform, the judgment he faced, and the internal struggles were all part of a journey that led him to an unconventional yet deeply fulfilling life. As their child embarked on the next phase of their journey, Mark and Emily stood side by side, co-parents bound by the shared love and responsibility they had embraced since that fateful day when Emily announced her pregnancy. The world might view their story as unconventional, but in the quiet moments of reflection, Mark knew that authenticity and love had guided him to a place where the complexities of life were met with an unwavering commitment to family, however unconventional it may be. The transition to an empty nest brought forth a wave of mixed emotions for Mark and Emily. With their child off to college, the dynamics of their co-parenting relationship underwent yet another transformation. The familiar echoes of laughter and pitter-patter of small feet were replaced by a newfound quiet, and the spacious apartment seemed to echo with memories of a time when the walls reverberated with the energy of a growing family. As they navigated this uncharted territory, Mark found himself reflecting on the years that had led them to this point. The unconventional journey of co-parenting, once marked by societal skepticism, had become a testament to the resilience of love in its many forms. His commitment to being an active and present father had not wavered, and the shared responsibilities that had defined their relationship remained a constant, even in the absence of a romantic bond. Mark and Emily's communication, once centered around coordinating pickups, drop-offs, and school events, now extended to discussions about their child's college experiences, aspirations, and challenges. The complexities of raising a teenager had given way to the intricacies of supporting a young adult, navigating the realms of independence and self-discovery. One weekend, as Mark sat in the now quiet living room, he received a call from their child. The excitement and nervousness in their voice were palpable, as they shared stories of dorm life, newfound friendships, and the academic rigors of college. Mark listened intently, his heart swelling with pride at the independent spirit his child had become. The conversation naturally flowed into reflections on the past, on family traditions, shared vacations, and the unwavering support they had provided as co-parents. In that moment, Mark felt a deep sense of gratitude for the unconventional journey that had brought him to this point. The challenges, the judgments, and the uncertainties had all paved the way for a connection with his child that transcended the conventional boundaries of family. In the following years, as their child thrived in the college environment, Mark and Emily continued to navigate the complexities of co-parenting from a distance. Visits during holidays and summer breaks became cherished reunions, filled with shared laughter, conversations, and the collective pride of witnessing their child's growth. Mark's circle of friends and family, once skeptical of his choices, now marveled at the strength of the connection he maintained with Emily and their child. The initial judgment had transformed into a deep respect for the authenticity that defined their family dynamic. As Mark approached his 30s, he found a renewed sense of purpose. The dreams and aspirations that had taken a back seat during the tumultuous years of co-parenting were rekindled. Writing, once a passion pushed aside by the responsibilities of parenthood, became a focal point again. Mark channeled his experiences into narratives that explored the complexities of unconventional families, the resilience of love, and the transformative power of authenticity. Emily, too, pursued her own dreams, diving into the field of psychology with a newfound vigor. The shared commitment to their child remained a cornerstone, but the space created by their child's independence allowed each of them to rediscover the individual pursuits that had once defined them. In a twist of fate, Mark found himself reconnecting with an old friend from his writing circles. Their shared passion for storytelling reignited a creative flame within Mark, and the collaboration that ensued became a cathartic exploration of the intricacies of co-parenting, love, and personal growth. As the years unfolded, Mark's writing gained recognition, resonating with individuals who found solace in stories that mirrored the complexities of their own lives. The unconventional family dynamic he had lived became a source of inspiration for others navigating similar paths, and Mark found fulfillment in contributing to a narrative that embraced the diversity of love and relationships. Through it all, the connection with Emily remained, a bond forged through the shared joys and challenges of parenthood. They continued to support each other's endeavors, sharing the triumphs and setbacks that defined their individual journeys. The judgment that once cast a shadow over their choices had long faded, replaced by a collective acknowledgement of the unique strength found in the uncharted territories of unconventional love. As Mark approached his mid-30s, he stood at the intersection of past and present, a place shaped by the twists and turns of an unconventional journey. The echoes of societal expectations, the judgment and the pressures to conform had been replaced by a profound sense of authenticity, love, and a family dynamic that defied conventional norms. The story of Mark's life continued to unfold, a narrative woven with threads of resilience, growth, and the transformative power of embracing an authentic path. The challenges and triumphs, the relationships forged and rediscovered, all converged into a tapestry that painted a picture of a life lived on one's own terms, a life that found its true essence in the acceptance of an unconventional and deeply fulfilling love. As Mark delved deeper into his writing career, he found a community of like-minded individuals who resonated with the authenticity of his storytelling. His unconventional journey of co-parenting became a source of connection and inspiration for others navigating similar paths. The stories he crafted delved into the complexities of love, the evolving nature of relationships, and the resilience required to embrace unconventional family dynamics. One day, Mark received an email from a reader who had stumbled upon his work. The heartfelt message expressed gratitude for shedding light on the nuances of co-parenting, offering solace to someone facing similar challenges. Mark was moved by the impact his words had on a stranger's life, realizing the transformative power of storytelling in fostering understanding and empathy. In the midst of his literary pursuits, Mark's personal life took an unexpected turn. He found himself reconnecting with someone from his past, Sarah, a friend from his college days. Their rekindled friendship deepened into a meaningful connection, grounded in shared values and a mutual understanding of life's complexities. As Mark navigated this new chapter, he approached it with a sense of openness and honesty. Sarah, too, had experienced her own journey of growth and self-discovery. Their connection flourished organically, free from the weight of societal expectations. They recognized the beauty in embracing love in its myriad forms, unencumbered by predefined norms. Mark's evolving relationship with Sarah didn't diminish the bond he shared with Emily. Co-parenting continued to be a cornerstone of his life, and the shared commitment to their child remained unwavering. Emily, too, embraced the changes in Mark's personal life with a grace that mirrored the resilience they had cultivated throughout their journey. In a surprising turn of events, Mark's writing career reached new heights. His novels exploring the complexities of unconventional families gained widespread acclaim. Mark became a voice for those whose stories often went untold, challenging societal norms and fostering conversations about the diverse expressions of love. As Mark and Sarah built a life together, they navigated the intricacies of blending their families. The support and understanding between Emily, Sarah, and Mark created a unique, extended family dynamic. Holidays were celebrated together, birthdays became joint occasions, and the collective love that radiated from this unconventional family offered a glimpse into the transformative power of embracing authenticity. Mark's own experiences informed the narratives he crafted, weaving tales of love, growth, and the intricate dance of relationships. His work resonated not only with those in similar circumstances, but also with a broader audience hungry for stories that celebrated the diverse tapestry of human connection. As Mark approached his 40s, he reflected on the unpredictable journey that had led him to this point. The twists and turns, the challenges and triumphs had all contributed to the person he had become. The pressure to conform to societal expectations had given way to a life lived authentically, surrounded by love in its many forms. His child, now a young adult, embarked on their own path, carrying the lessons of resilience and authenticity into the world. Mark found fulfillment in the knowledge that the unconventional choices he made had not only shaped his own life, but had also contributed to a broader conversation about the beauty of diverse family structures. Mark's story continued to unfold, a narrative characterized by growth, love, and the profound impact of embracing authenticity. As he looked toward the future, he recognized that life's journey, though unpredictable, held the potential for continued self-discovery and the exploration of love in all its beautiful and unconventional forms. Mark's 40s brought a sense of stability and contentment that he hadn't imagined in the earlier tumultuous years of co-parenting and self-discovery. His relationship with Sarah deepened, and their shared life became a testament to the enduring power of love that transcended societal expectations. The unconventional family dynamic between Mark, Emily, and their child continued to thrive. Holidays were marked by laughter and shared memories, with a growing sense of unity among the extended family. The once complicated dance of co-parenting evolved into a graceful collaboration, anchored by a shared commitment to their child's well-being. Mark's writing continued to resonate with readers, but now he found himself exploring new themes, celebrating the resilience of unconventional families, delving into the complexities of midlife, and weaving narratives that embraced the beauty of second chances in love. His stories became a source of inspiration for those navigating the challenges of co-parenting, blending families, and rediscovering love later in life. One day, Mark received an invitation to speak at a literary conference, where he shared his journey and the transformative power of storytelling. The audience, comprising writers, readers, and individuals with diverse life experiences, connected deeply with Mark's words. He became a voice for those who felt marginalized or misunderstood, advocating for a broader and more inclusive definition of family and love. Mark and Sarah's relationship, built on a foundation of authenticity, weathered the tests of time. Together, they embraced the joys and trials of navigating midlife, finding solace in the shared understanding that life's journey was a continuous exploration. In the midst of their stable and fulfilling life, Mark and Sarah faced a new challenge, a health scare that prompted them to reflect on the fragility of life and the importance of cherishing the present moment. The experience brought them even closer, reinforcing the depth of their connection and the resilience of their love. As their child continued to flourish in their own pursuits, Mark and Emily found a rhythm in their co-parenting relationship that allowed them to support their child's journey into adulthood while also nurturing their individual lives. The challenges that once defined their relationship transformed into opportunities for growth and mutual understanding. Mark's novels, now celebrated for their nuanced exploration of unconventional love, earned him accolades and recognition in literary circles. He became a sought-after speaker at events focused on redefining societal norms and expanding the narrative around family structures. In the quiet moments of reflection, Mark marveled at the tapestry of his life. The unexpected turns, the choices made in pursuit of authenticity, and the transformative power of love had shaped a narrative that defied conventional expectations. His journey, once marked by uncertainty and pressure, had evolved into a story of resilience, growth, and the enduring strength found in embracing life's complexities. As Mark and Sarah embraced the richness of their shared life, they continued to navigate the ever-changing landscape of family, love, and personal fulfillment. Their story, characterized by authenticity and the celebration of diverse expressions of love, became an invitation for others to embrace their own unique journeys. Mark's 50s brought a sense of reflection and gratitude for the winding path that had led him to this point. With Sarah by his side, their extended family flourishing, and his literary contributions making a meaningful impact, Mark stood at the precipice of a new decade with a deep appreciation for the beauty found in the unconventional, the transformative, and the authentically lived life. As Mark entered his 50s, life continued to unfold with a sense of fulfillment and purpose. His journey, once marked by uncertainty and unconventional choices, had evolved into a narrative that celebrated the depth and resilience of love in all its forms. Mark's literary endeavors flourished, and he found himself exploring new themes in his writing, stories that delved into the complexities of aging, the richness of lifelong connections, and the wisdom that comes with the passage of time. His novels resonated with a broad audience, bridging generations and fostering conversations about the evolving nature of relationships. The health scare that Mark and Sarah faced earlier became a catalyst for a renewed commitment to living authentically and savoring each moment. They embarked on new adventures, traveled to places they had always dreamed of visiting, and continued to build a life characterized by shared laughter, deep connection, and mutual respect. In the midst of their own journey, Mark and Sarah remained pillars of support for their child, who had now carved out a path of their own. As their child navigated the challenges of adulthood, Mark found himself embracing the role of a guide and confidant, offering wisdom gleaned from his own experiences. Mark's contributions to the literary world earned him accolades and invitations to speak at conferences around the globe. His advocacy for redefining societal norms and embracing diverse expressions of love found resonance in the hearts of many. Mark became a voice for those who sought narratives that mirrored the intricacies of their own lives, and he relished the opportunity to inspire others through the power of storytelling. Amidst the celebrations and successes, Mark and Sarah faced the inevitable challenges that come with the passing of time. The shared laughter was occasionally punctuated by moments of reflection on life's fleeting nature, prompting them to cherish the depth of their connection even more. As Mark approached his 60s, he found a sense of peace in the tapestry of his life. The choices that once seemed unconventional had woven a narrative of resilience, love, and the enduring beauty found in embracing authenticity. His relationship with Emily continued to evolve, characterized by mutual respect, shared memories, and the unwavering commitment to their child's well-being. Family gatherings became a time of celebration, marked by the presence of a diverse yet closely knit group: Mark and Sarah, Emily, their child, and a network of friends who had become an integral part of their extended family. The judgments that once cast shadows on their choices had long dissipated, replaced by a collective acknowledgement of the richness found in the unconventional. Mark's writing took a reflective turn as he explored the wisdom that comes with age, the nuances of legacy, and the enduring impact of a life well lived. His words resonated with readers who found solace in narratives that embraced the full spectrum of the human experience. As Mark looked toward the future, he saw the continuation of a journey defined by authenticity, love, and a commitment to fostering understanding. His story, once marked by societal pressures and unexpected twists, became a beacon for those seeking inspiration to navigate their own unique paths. In the quiet moments of reflection, Mark marveled at the resilience of the human spirit, the transformative power of love, and the profound beauty discovered in the authenticity of an unconventional life. As he embraced the years ahead, Mark carried with him the lessons learned from the winding journey, a testament to the enduring capacity of the human heart to find joy, connection, and meaning in the unpredictable dance of life. Mark's 60s brought with them a sense of reflection and gratitude, a period marked by the accumulation of a lifetime of experiences. The world around him continued to evolve, and Mark found himself adapting to the changing landscape, while holding on to the timeless values that had guided him throughout his unconventional journey. His writing took on a reflective tone as Mark explored the nuances of legacy, the interplay of memory and identity, and the significance of leaving an indelible mark on the world. His novels became a bridge between generations, inviting readers to contemplate the complexities of their own narratives and the profound impact of the choices they made. Mark and Sarah's relationship, weathered by the passage of time, remained a testament to the enduring strength of love. Together, they navigated the joys and challenges of aging, finding solace in the companionship that had withstood the tests of life's uncertainties. Their extended family, which now included grandchildren, continued to flourish, creating a tapestry of interconnected lives bound by shared love and understanding. In the midst of his 60s, Mark found himself becoming a patriarch not only to his immediate family, but also to a community of individuals who had found inspiration in his journey. He mentored aspiring writers, spoke at forums focused on diverse family structures, and became an advocate for embracing the richness found in unconventional relationships. The wisdom acquired over the years allowed Mark to approach challenges with a measured perspective. The judgments and pressures that once weighed heavily on his shoulders had given way to a profound sense of self-assurance. Mark had become a beacon for those seeking authenticity in their own lives, a reminder that the pursuit of love and happiness often required charting one's own course. As Mark reflected on the unfolding chapters of his life, he marveled at the interconnectedness of it all. the choices made in the face of societal expectations, the challenges confronted with resilience, and the transformative power of love that had shaped his journey. The echoes of his story reverberated not only in the pages of his novels, but also in the lives of those who had found solace and inspiration in his words. The passing years did not diminish Mark's passion for storytelling. If anything, they deepened it. He continued to write, capturing the essence of the human experience in narratives that celebrated the complexities of love, the beauty of aging, and the wisdom found in embracing life's uncertainties. One day, Mark received an invitation to a literary event celebrating his contributions to the world of storytelling. Surrounded by fellow authors, readers, and admirers, he felt a profound sense of fulfillment. The journey that began with the unexpected news of impending fatherhood had come full circle, evolving into a narrative that resonated with the universal themes of love, resilience, and the indomitable spirit of the human heart. As Mark stepped into his 70s, he carried with him the wealth of experiences, the enduring connections forged, and the legacy of authenticity he had built. His story, once an unconventional tale marked by uncertainty, had become a timeless testament to the transformative power of living a life true to oneself. In the twilight of his years, surrounded by the love of family, the echoes of a life well lived, and the timeless embrace of authenticity, Mark found peace. The pages of his story continued to turn, each chapter revealing the profound beauty found in the dance of life. A dance that embraced the unconventional, celebrated the complexities, and honored the enduring capacity of the human heart to love, inspire, and leave an indelible mark on the world. Mark's 70s brought a period of reflection and contemplation. He found himself looking back at the vast expanse of his life, the many chapters that had woven together to create a tapestry of experiences, relationships, and personal growth. The pace of life had slowed, allowing him the luxury of savoring each moment and appreciating the richness found in the ordinary. As the patriarch of his extended family, Mark took joy in witnessing the flourishing lives of his children and grandchildren. Family gatherings became cherished occasions filled with laughter, shared stories, and the timeless warmth that radiated from a tightly knit group. The unconventional nature of their family dynamic had become a source of strength, fostering resilience and understanding among generations. Mark continued to write, his pen capturing the essence of the human condition in narratives that spanned the spectrum of life's experiences. He wrote not only for himself, but also as a gift to those who sought solace, inspiration, or simply a connection to the shared threads of the human story. His novels, now spanning decades, became a living testament to the enduring power of storytelling. In his 70s, Mark embraced the ebb and flow of life with a sense of serenity. He and Sarah, bound by a lifetime of shared experiences, reveled in the beauty of companionship that had weathered the seasons. Their love, once a flame ignited in the face of societal expectations, had grown into a steady, comforting warmth that illuminated the twilight years. Mark's advocacy for authentic living remained unwavering. He continued to mentor aspiring writers, sharing his wisdom not only about the craft of storytelling, but also about the profound impact of embracing one's true self. His words became a guiding light for those navigating the complexities of relationships, parenthood, and the search for meaning. As the years passed, Mark's health became a focal point. The inevitability of aging brought with it both physical and emotional challenges. Yet even in the face of these challenges, Mark approached each day with gratitude. The wrinkles on his face told stories of laughter, resilience, and the passage of time, testaments to a life lived fully. One day, as Mark sat in his study, surrounded by the shelves of his own novels, he received a letter from a reader. The heartfelt words expressed gratitude for the impact Mark's stories had on the reader's own journey. The letter spoke of solace found in the pages, of the courage inspired by Mark's authenticity, and the realization that life's uncertainties could be embraced with grace. Touched by the profound connection forged through his storytelling, Mark responded with gratitude. He recognized the universality of the human experience, the shared joys, struggles, and the transformative power of living authentically. The exchange became a poignant reminder that the legacy of a life well lived extended beyond the bounds of individual experiences. As Mark gracefully navigated his 80s, surrounded by the love of his family and the enduring companionship of Sarah, he found solace in the cyclical nature of life. The echoes of his own unconventional journey had become threads woven into the fabric of his family's narrative. The legacy he had built extended beyond the pages of his novels, living on in the hearts of those who had been touched by the authenticity of his story. In the quiet moments of reflection, Mark marveled at the tapestry of a life that had surpassed societal expectations, embraced the unconventional, and celebrated the transformative power of love. As the final chapters unfolded, Mark faced the inevitable with a sense of peace, secure in the knowledge that the legacy of authenticity he had cultivated would endure, inspiring generations to come. And so, Mark's story, marked by resilience, love, and the beauty found in embracing the unconventional, reached a serene conclusion, a testament to a life lived authentically and the enduring power of the human spirit. Mark's 90s marked a chapter of reflection and quietude. The ebb and flow of life had gradually shifted to a more contemplative pace, and as Mark looked back, he saw the vast expanse of his journey with a sense of fulfillment. The physical vigor of his youth had given way to the wisdom of age, and he embraced this stage with grace. Surrounded by the love and care of his extended family, Mark found joy in the simplicity of everyday moments. The laughter of his grandchildren, the warmth of shared meals, and the enduring companionship of Sarah became the cornerstones of his days. The family, once considered unconventional, had become a source of strength and a testament to the resilience of love in all its forms. Mark continued to write, penning reflections on the passage of time, the beauty of enduring connections, and the lessons learned throughout his remarkable journey. His words carried the weight of a lifetime of experiences, offering insights into the human spirit and the transformative power of authenticity. In the twilight of his years, Mark became a living repository of stories, a storyteller who had not only crafted narratives on paper, but had also lived a life rich with adventures, challenges, and the enduring tapestry of love. The legacy he had built extended beyond the literary realm. It lived on in the hearts of those who had been touched by the authenticity of his narrative. As the family gathered around Mark during moments of quiet reflection, he shared anecdotes from his youth, tales of resilience in the face of challenges, and the enduring love that had been the guiding force throughout. His stories became treasures, passed down through generations, a living testament to the strength found in embracing an unconventional path. One day, as Mark sat in his favorite chair, surrounded by the love and presence of his family, he felt a deep sense of gratitude. The journey that began with the unexpected news of impending fatherhood had traversed through decades of twists and turns, transforming into a narrative that celebrated the resilience of the human spirit. Mark's 100th birthday became a celebration of a life well lived, a gathering of family and friends who marveled at the milestones, the challenges overcome, and the enduring legacy of love. The echoes of his unconventional journey had become a source of inspiration for future generations, a reminder that the pursuit of authenticity could lead to a life of profound meaning. In the days that followed, as Mark peacefully entered the realm beyond, his legacy lived on. His family, now spanning multiple generations, continued to embrace the values he had imparted, the importance of living authentically, the beauty found in diverse expressions of love, and the transformative power of storytelling. Mark's novels, preserved on shelves and in digital libraries, continued to inspire readers around the world. His unconventional journey had transcended the boundaries of time, leaving an indelible mark on the collective consciousness, a reminder that the true essence of a life lies in the authenticity with which it is lived. And so, as Mark's family and readers carried his stories forward, the echoes of his life resonated in the hearts of those who dared to embrace the beauty of the unconventional, a legacy that transcended the limitations of mortality, becoming a timeless celebration of love, resilience, and the extraordinary journey of an ordinary man. As the years unfolded beyond Mark's passing, his legacy continued to influence the lives of those he touched. The family gatherings, once centered around his stories, evolved into cherished traditions. The tales of resilience, love, and the beauty of an unconventional life became a source of inspiration for each new generation. Mark's impact extended beyond his immediate family. His novels, still widely read and cherished, found their way into literature courses and discussions about the evolving nature of relationships. His advocacy for authentic living had left an indelible mark on the cultural conversation, fostering a more inclusive understanding of love and family dynamics. The literary community celebrated Mark's contributions posthumously. His novels, once considered groundbreaking, were now recognized as timeless classics. Academics and readers alike studied the intricacies of his narratives, delving into the depths of the human experience that Mark so beautifully captured with his words. Mark's story became a symbol of the transformative power of authenticity, a beacon for those navigating the complexities of relationships, parenthood, and the pursuit of a meaningful life. His unconventional journey served as a reminder that societal expectations could be challenged, and the pursuit of one's true self could lead to a life of profound fulfillment. The family that Mark had cultivated continued to embrace diversity and authenticity. Each member, inspired by the lessons learned from Mark's narrative, forged their own unique paths, celebrating the beauty found in the unconventional. The bond they shared transcended the limitations of time, a testament to the enduring strength of love cultivated in the crucible of life's challenges. Mark's writing, now considered a cornerstone of modern literature, influenced subsequent generations of authors who dared to explore the complexities of human relationships with the same honesty and depth. His impact rippled through the literary landscape, fostering a new era of storytelling that embraced the diversity of love and the richness found in unconventional family structures. On the centennial celebration of Mark's birth, his family and admirers came together to commemorate not just the passage of time, but the enduring legacy of a life lived authentically. The occasion was marked by readings of his most beloved passages, discussions about the continued relevance of his themes, and the unveiling of a memorial to honor his contributions. Mark's unconventional journey, once a personal narrative, had become a collective story, a narrative that resonated with countless individuals around the world. The echoes of his life were not confined to the pages of his novels or the memories of those who knew him personally. They reverberated in the broader cultural landscape, shaping the way society approached love, relationships, and the pursuit of authenticity. As the years stretched ahead, the enduring legacy of Mark's life continued to weave itself into the fabric of human consciousness. His story, marked by resilience, love, and the beauty found in embracing the unconventional, became an enduring source of inspiration for generations to come. And so, the extraordinary journey of an ordinary man lived on, a story that transcended time, leaving an everlasting imprint on the hearts and minds of those who dared to embrace the fullness of the human experience. In the years that followed the centennial celebration of Mark's birth, the impact of his life story reached new heights. His family, now spanning multiple generations, continued to honor the values he had instilled: the importance of authenticity, the celebration of diverse expressions of love, and the resilience that came from embracing life's uncertainties. Mark's novels became part of school curricula, sparking discussions and analyses in literature classes around the world. His unconventional journey, once a deeply personal narrative, had become a case study in the exploration of human relationships and the pursuit of an authentic life. Academics delved into the intricacies of his storytelling, uncovering layers of meaning that resonated across cultural boundaries. The literary community recognized Mark's lasting influence by establishing an annual award in his honor. The Mark Thompson Award for Authentic Storytelling sought to celebrate writers who, like Mark, courageously explored the complexities of the human experience and challenged societal norms through their narratives. Inspired by Mark's commitment to mentoring aspiring writers, the award also included a mentorship program to support emerging voices in the literary world. The ripple effect of Mark's influence extended beyond the pages of his own novels, nurturing a new generation of storytellers who were unafraid to explore the nuances of love, family, and personal growth. In the digital age, Mark's narratives found new life through adaptations into various media. Television series and films based on his novels brought his stories to a broader audience, sparking conversations about the evolving nature of relationships and the beauty found in the unconventional. Mark's impact had transcended literature, permeating popular culture and inspiring a more inclusive representation of love in storytelling. The memorial established in Mark's honor had become a gathering place for readers, scholars, and admirers. The serene setting, adorned with excerpts from his novels and personal reflections, served as a tangible reminder of the enduring legacy of a life lived authentically. Visitors from around the world made pilgrimages to the site, finding solace and inspiration in the echoes of Mark's unconventional journey. Mark's family continued to steward his legacy, ensuring that the values he held dear remained a guiding force for generations to come. The annual Mark Thompson Symposium on Authentic Living brought together thought leaders, activists, and creatives to explore themes rooted in Mark's life story, resilience, diversity, and the transformative power of embracing one's true self. As the world evolved, societal norms began to shift, and conversations around love, family, and authenticity took on new dimensions. Mark's story, once considered ahead of its time, had become a timeless beacon for those navigating the ever-changing landscape of relationships in the 21st century. In the quiet moments of reflection, as Mark's family gathered to commemorate milestones, they felt a profound sense of gratitude. Mark's journey, once marked by uncertainty and societal pressures, had become a catalyst for change, a catalyst that inspired individuals and communities to embrace the full spectrum of the human experience. The extraordinary journey of an ordinary man, encapsulated in Mark's narrative, lived on as a testament to the enduring power of authenticity. The impact of his life story continued to shape the world, inspiring countless individuals to live courageously, love unabashedly, and celebrate the beauty found in embracing the unconventional. And so, as the echoes of Mark's legacy reverberated through time, they carried with them the timeless message that, in the pursuit of authenticity, one could truly leave an indelible mark on the world. As the years rolled on, Mark's story became a timeless anthem for authenticity, love, and the celebration of diverse human connections. His legacy endured, not merely as words on a page, but as a living, breathing testament to the transformative power of embracing an unconventional journey. The annual Mark Thompson Symposium continued to be a gathering of minds, hearts, and souls, where people from all walks of life converged to share stories, insights, and reflections. The symposium had evolved into a global movement, fostering a culture that championed authenticity and celebrated the uniqueness inherent in every individual's narrative. The Mark Thompson Award for Authentic Storytelling continued to recognize and uplift writers who dared to challenge norms and delve into the rich complexities of the human experience. Each year, the award ceremony brought together a community of storytellers united by the belief that genuine narratives could bridge gaps, dismantle stereotypes, and foster understanding. Mark's family, now spread across generations, remained the custodians of his legacy. The memorial site, surrounded by the whispers of nature and adorned with symbols of his life's journey, stood as a testament to the enduring impact of authenticity. Visitors, young and old, came not only to pay homage to Mark, but also to find inspiration in the belief that their own stories, no matter how unconventional, held significance. In the twilight of their own lives, Mark's children and grandchildren gathered for a quiet moment of reflection. They marveled at the profound tapestry woven by their patriarch's unconventional choices, the ripple effect that extended far beyond the confines of their family, shaping the world in ways they could never have foreseen. As the family stood together at the memorial, they felt a gentle breeze, a reminder that the echoes of Mark's story were carried by the winds of time, reaching distant corners of the world. The legacy of an ordinary man who lived an extraordinary life had become a guiding star for those navigating the complexities of love, relationships, and self-discovery. In the closing moments of the story, the family shared a knowing smile, recognizing that Mark's journey was not just a tale encapsulated in the pages of his novels, but an ever-expanding narrative lived by each person who found courage in his words. The essence of authenticity, once embodied by Mark, had become a gift passed down through the generations, a legacy of love, resilience, and the profound beauty found in embracing life's unconventional twists. And so, as the sun dipped below the horizon, casting a warm glow over the memorial site, the family walked away hand in hand. The story of Mark Thompson, the man who chose authenticity over conformity, continued to unfold in the hearts of those who carried his legacy forward, an enduring reminder that in the grand tapestry of life, the most extraordinary stories often emerge from the simple act of living true to oneself.